Hey guys, Infinite. Today we're doing another map control video. This time we're playing Team Deathmatch on Havana. Havana's a map that I thought was really good to make a video like this for because a lot of people have trouble on this map, and I think it was really important to show you guys how to really play this map the right way. Or not the right way, but just the way I think is most effective. So at first you guys saw I rushed that alleyway right away, and I follow up here not into their spawn, but around where they spawn, figuring to pick up a few kills, but obviously one of my friends flipped the spawns. So, you're going to see me right here make my way up to this building, and this is one of two buildings you're going to want to command on this map. I mean, I choose this building. I feel like it has a lot more action, but right there on the freeze frame you see where Nesty is. That building's also really good. I mean, it's going to depend on the players you're playing against, but there's almost 100% chance that one of those buildings is going to get flooded with people. Obviously, in this game, you're going to see I stay here pretty much the whole game. I move around. I don't just camp this building the whole time, but I stay within this building for the most part of the game because this is where they are the most. Right here again, I'm just showing you guys in the freeze frame that that other building is closer to the other spawn. So, I mean, I prefer to rush the other building if I spawn on the other side right at the start of the map because it's closer. I know I can get there and secure it. And even though the other building doesn't get as much action, it does get an overlook of the middle of the map, and you could pick people off on this side. And ultimately, that's what you're going to want to. That's how you're going to want to play this map. Obviously, I rush that way from the other spawn and this way from this spawn. Talking about the spawns from the beginning of the map, when the match starts, obviously. But this is a very adaptive map. I mean, it all depends. Like you may get flooded with enemies in the building I'm camping right now and not be able to hold it down. I mean, I'm very good at probably one of my best skills in Call of Duty is holding down territories from close to mid range. Like that's my strong point. I'm very good middle and close combat player. So doing what I'm doing right now is just all my strong points. But you might not be as good of a close combat player as I am, and you may want to go to the building that has the least traffic and just try to pick them off across the map. Obviously, it's not going to be as effective as being right in there, commanding and watching them run through the door, but it's definitely a good alternative. And obviously, if they have the whole building taken over and they got 2 or 3 people up there, there's no way you're going to overtake that building unless you have a good team and you're willing to die a few times. And we're playing Team Deathmatch, we're not playing Domination. The goal is to get the most kills. So you're not going to want to run there and keep dying. You could definitely, if you're confident in your cross-the-map shooting, definitely go to the other balcony where I showed you guys earlier, obviously. That balcony gets a great overlook on the balcony, the building that I camp most of this game. So it's really up to you guys how you want to approach this map, but without question, I definitely recommend that you hold down either the building I hold down the most part of this game, or the one that I looked across to earlier when I show you guys in the freeze frame. One of those buildings you're definitely gonna want to hold down, without question, because really that's how you play. That's how you play Call of Duty and specifically Black Ops. You want to find an area that's of high traffic, and you want to make that your goal to stay around that area and pretty much find out how they go about in those areas. You want to know the entrance ways they're going through the most. You want to know the routes they're taking. You want to know all this stuff so you can combat that. Obviously, your goal in Call of Duty is not to run and get into gunfights every time where you guys both see each other and you guys are both going at it. That's not the goal of Call of Duty. The goal of Call of Duty is to either get an elevation advantage or just a location advantage in general and pick them off guard. Maybe they won't even see you. That's the goal of Call of Duty. To see a lot of people that have a disadvantage going into the fight. I mean, and that's obviously how you want to play any FPS, but especially Call of Duty. I don't care what anyone says. They could bitch about, oh, you don't run around enough, you don't do this, you don't do that. We're playing Team Deathmatch, and the goal is to get the most kills and the least deaths. So, that's what I do, and that's what I'm giving you guys hints to do. I'm not just giving you guys hints to get the least deaths, I'm giving you hints to get the most kills, the spots where everyone goes to. And you guys all know, you guys played Call of Duty before. There's always spots where everyone rushes. And in Black Ops, specifically this map too, the spot where I camp the most of this map is really hard to get you out of. If you're a good player, it's pretty hard to get someone out of it. I mean, I'm not playing the best players here, I'm not playing the worst players here, I'm playing like average players here. And they couldn't get me out of my spot. Obviously, it's not the best score in the world. I go 30-3. Had a crappy chopper gunner and die foolishly towards the end a lot, but I don't think the score really matters for these map control videos. Obviously, I'm always going to put up a pretty damn good score. But I think more importantly, I want these videos to show you guys the ideal way of playing the map, not just me going like absolutely crazy. Like obviously I'm not going to post anything on YouTube that's not a really good gameplay. But if I get a 30-3 like this, that's better at showing you guys how to play this map than a 45-0, I'm going to put this game over it. So, final score 30-3, and I will talk to you guys next time. See you later.